Hey, you made it. Welcome to Twitter 10K. I'm Alex Berman. I am the chairman of X27. I'm a content creator at Agency Growth Masterclass, which is our education startup, which includes things like Twitter 10K, where we're going to teach you how to get your first 10,000 followers on Twitter and grow to your first 1,000 a month in sales and then beyond from there. By the way, the series you're watching right now used to be a $247 course called Twitter 10K, but we're putting it out here for free for you. All I ask is if you like it, go ahead and subscribe. We're going to be releasing these regularly until the full course is online. So go ahead, and if you want to grab any of our courses, just click the link down in the description below and check those out. All right, back to the video. I'm a content creator at Agency Growth Masterclass, an owner at BotFuse, which is a chatbot company. Used to own a company called Simple Apps, which we sold, and I'm a YouTuber, sales trainer, Twitter guy, and more. All right, let's go. I've been featured in Forbes, Entrepreneur, Inc., and almost every major platform for entrepreneurship and marketing. We've generated more than $100 million in leads and $30 million in sales via cold email. I run multiple businesses remotely. I'm based here in Las Vegas, but that might change at a moment's notice. My co-founder is in a different country. Everyone's spread out across the globe, across all of our organizations. And most importantly, I know how to sell on Twitter. See, this is me on Twitter, 28 days summary. You can see we have gained 5,319 followers, and that's cool. You know, you can see our top follower here has 24,000 people. Top mention here from Dennis Yu. But why Twitter? Why is Twitter good? Well, millions of active users are on there every day, and there's lots to see and learn. Keep following. I'm about to show you something crazy. Most importantly, Twitter has had the most impact on our revenue of any channel in the last 30 days. You can see it right here, $13,000 in the last 2 weeks, just from Twitter, just from launching products on Twitter. That's crazy. Who knew? I didn't know anything about Twitter before I started this course, all right? This tweet specifically made me over $10,000 in 7 days. So, who's this course for? This course is for coaches and consultants, agency owners, software entrepreneurs, anyone who wants to make money on Twitter and explore this platform. Selling a great course or SaaS solves the biggest issue with the agency model, fulfillment. So what I basically want to pound into your head is if you're an agency owner and you have some success with the agency model, you will love selling courses on Twitter or starting a software project to sell on Twitter. Because once you have a course that you know works, you know the customer is going to be happy at scale. It's not like running an agency where things could fall apart at any moment, even if you have been working. You might mess up once or somebody on your team messes up and now there's client churn. Now people are leaving. With a good course, that doesn't happen. You find a course that works and your refund rate will be so low. People will always be happy. It's so consistent, so scalable. So I want to show you the power of Twitter. I want to show you how to set up your account, get help from your heroes, find new heroes, build your audience to 10,000 followers in 30 days or less, monetize that audience, and grow from there. And I'm going to show you something else in here because as part of this course, we actually acquired a Twitter account, grew it to 10,000 followers, and made the first 3 sales of a $99 course in less than 2 days. I know it sounds unbelievable. We'll show you here. This is El Software King, 10,000 followers. You can see over 10,000 followers. And this was done in 2 days. We actually go through this module as a bonus video in this course. We show you exactly how we did this because I wanted to get rid of all the excuses that people were going to say like, oh, you're Alex Berman. You have all this goodwill built. Of course, you're going to be able to generate money on Twitter. Well, here's an account with no goodwill built that was able to do the same. So let's go through the different modules. Module 1 is building your brand. We're going to show you how to find your mentors. I'm going to teach you about a concept called Twitter pods. Then we're going to create the perfect Twitter profile, every single piece, step by step. We'll go through what your pinned tweet is supposed to look like, your first 10 tweets, and then we'll go through the entire Twitter funnel so you know how to capture audience, how to get them to follow you, and how to get them to buy. Then we go into module 2, which is monetizing the audience. Then in module 2, we go through the overview, how to write your launch/promo tweets for the course, examples of good course launch tweets, exact examples that have worked for us, and how to run a promotion so you can make some sales. Then we talk about, in the next module, getting famous. So we go through community hacking, how to get people with hundreds of thousands of followers to follow you back, how to do ad setup, how to do ad creation, and how to review the ads to make sure that you hit any follower goal you want. Literally any follower goal you want, you can have. That's why we were able to hit 10,000 followers in 2 days, because that was the goal. We set it and we hit it, because you can get any goal on Twitter ads. So then module 4 is scale, which goes through how to scale, what to sell, what to tweet, and where to go from here. Let's go. Without further ado, let's go. Welcome to Twitter 10K. Hope you're ready to change your life. Hope you're ready to find Twitter, which I love, and hope you're ready to take your Twitter account to the next level, finally hit 10,000 followers, and make your first dollars on Twitter. Let's go. Success comes down to mindset. Thoughts lead to actions that lead to habits. You got to internalize this. The next part, we're going to talk all about Twitter and how to grow your Twitter account, how to create your Twitter profile. That's the next module completely. But first, you're going to have to get into the right frame of mind. All right. Rule number 1, if you're scared about tweeting, you got to know nobody cares about you. All right. When you already know no one cares about you, but you're still checking messages in the morning. Rule number 2 is speak your truth. Know that something is real to you, and if it's real to you, it'll seem real to others. So tweet the things that you think. Tweet the things you think. Don't tweet the things society wants people to think. So here you go. You accomplishing things makes certain people feel so bad about themselves that they can't associate with you anymore. Their mental operating system can't allow you to exist at the same time as their excuses, so they block you out. Alex Berman, nothing like flirting with random strangers to get the blood flowing. Approach 5 girls, it sucks, but after girl 4, it's fun. You don't have to make tweets like this. I'm just showing you the type of tweets that are on brand for me now. Didn't used to be. I used to tweet garbage. Alex Berman, cheap t-shirt with a Rolex is a vibe. And here we go. You are not your generation. I don't care that you're ahead of your friends. Are you ahead of yourself? Speak your truth. Now, rule 3, you can see why are those so controversial? They're not even as controversial as I've gotten, by the way. I don't even want to show you the most controversial tweets I've made. But rule number 3 is division is better than boring. So here, I guess I'll show you some more controversial ones right now. I said, I know you only make $3,000 a month, but I'm about to fire you and replace you with 15 Indians. Another one, getting paid for performance is cool, but have you tried selling extraordinarily large retainers? Mayweather isn't getting 10%. He wants $1 million before he even hops on the phone. Charlie D'Amelio would get a percentage of sales in millions up front. Be more like them and less like random dudes on money Twitter. Throwing shade, throwing division. Another one, if you make a YouTube video about cold email and don't reference my content, what are you even doing? And you can retire off one good case study. So division is better than boring. Make the type of tweets that seem like they're so wrong, but they're actually right. You can retire off one good case study. I did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. And remember, rule number 4, abs. Look at these beautiful abs. Rule number 4 is always be selling. You're always promoting your content. You're always promoting your courses. And if you do this correctly, you'll make sales on Twitter. Twitter is not just about getting 10,000 followers and getting famous and building an audience. Twitter is about closing deals. Now, if you've been at this for a while, you might say, why is the engagement so low? SaaS Masterclass, 5 likes. You can see even here, like 40 likes, 9 likes. Like, why am I teaching Twitter? How did I make the 13,000 with such low engagement on the tweets? Well, you do not need a huge audience to make money on Twitter. If you have a low 1% conversion rate, you only need 100 people to visit your landing page in order to make one sale. So quit caring, start tweeting. It's surprising. I see so many people on money Twitter that have under 2,000 followers that are making, 7,000, 8,000 a month from their courses, or under 5,000 followers, or even under 10,000 followers that are killing it with their launches, because it's not really about that. It's not about engagement on the tweets. Most people I've found recently don't even like the tweets. They read the tweets, they'll click the landing page, and they'll buy, but they won't like the tweets. And you'll see that a tweet will get 8,000 impressions and only 1 like, or sometimes 5 likes, but it'll still make sales. And that's why I don't think people like to hit the like button, because then it shows to their profile and it shows to their followers. So a lot of people, especially like the people with followers, don't really like to engage like that with tweets. So don't worry about that. Quit caring, start tweeting. If you have an audience or friends, they might reach out. They might be worried about you. So for instance, this guy said, "Are you okay, Alex? Some of your tweets are getting a bit dark." It's similar to when you start making money for the first time. So for instance, you start selling something, then right at the beginning, people will be like, "Are you okay? I really like the old Alex. Why don't you stay in your lane and do whatever you want? You know, like, I really liked what you were doing before, man. What happened?" They'll say all this hate or whatever, all this feedback, and then your bank account will be increasing in wealth the entire time that all of your friends are like, "Stop, what are you doing?" And meanwhile, just the money's coming in like crazy. So they must not have your best interest at heart. That's my takeaway. Your friends probably don't have your best interest at heart if they're worried about you succeeding, right? So focus. That's a mean thing to say, but like, I'm just talking based on the actions that are happening right now. So focus on speaking the truth and building your audience. You can't control who dislikes you. I've kind of opted out of that whole game. For every hyper-connected person that hates you, there will be one that loves you. No need to worry about the ones that don't like you for whatever reason. So true. I also think most of the hate takes place in your brain. There's a lot of people that don't hate you. They just don't really care about you or even think about you. You got this. You got Twitter. We're going to show you how to do this. But what do you write about? Well, let's talk about that as we move into section 1, building your brand. Twitter 10K. Let's keep it rolling. Alex Berman said, "Twitter is amazing. So glad I found it. We just made $10,000 in 2 weeks." So if you're asking yourself, is Twitter any good? Well, I can just show you the last 28 days. Here's us, 5,000 follower increase. You saw this before. Added 5,319 followers, 2.75 million impressions, and we made $3,750. Wow, can you imagine making $3,750? That's some people's entire salary, and we made that in just a few days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. We made $3,750. Isn't Twitter great? Isn't Twitter so good? Can you imagine if that was all I made, dude? Check this out. We actually made $13,045 over 2 weeks across 2 products on Twitter. Crazy. Now, these results were quick and scalable. I'm expecting to make 7 figures from Twitter this year if we can continue on this same path. It's very scalable. It's very quick. You saw it was 2 weeks. And the best part is, it takes almost no time. Anyone can do it. And it's fun. You get to tweet all day. It's basically trolling for cash. You troll for cash. So, with that being said, let's get into the next part, which is get into the right mindset.